Welcome back. I am going to take a break from my regularly scheduled gaming because I wanted to check out some of the Next Fest stuff. Why is this giving me such a weird resolution? Okay. Yeah, it's a demo. So, I've been looking at Gord for a while. I'm not sure if it seems like maybe a survival building game. But what has me interested is there might be some like RPG-like tactics combat. I don't know. It was enough to get me interested. So let's take a look. The gods have abandoned you. You're on your own and have just enough resources to survive. Your subjects have difficulty recovering health on their own or gaining faith, while your enemies thrive and are especially strong. It's a demo. Let's do standard.
Over the years, Calanthea grew under my rule. My campaign to unite the South is almost over. As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures, but also rich in the gold that I need. Only a few barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary Edwin will watch your progress. Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
Alright, the Tribe of the Dawn was...
Tribe of the Dawn
oh,
was
look at that
always
voice
a
acting.
humble community of Dabo worshippers. Their elder, Bogdan, is neither a warrior nor a strategist. When the Calanthians came with their threats and promises, they had no choice but to obey. They agreed to guide them through the Lazatian forests, hoping for peace and survival.
Here we are, steward. No wonder our king chose you for this mission. You're more than worthy of this disgusting land. Are you sure we're in the right place? Where is that meek old coward who calls himself a leader?
Welcome, my lords. I am Bogdan, elder of the Tribe of the Dawn. I will guide you through the Lazatian woods. But, if I may, where are your warriors?
The king's forces will come when the time is right. Until then, we are your new masters.
As pledged, my lord. My tribe will follow the orders of the king's steward. They are your people now. I trust you'll take good care of them.
We will, if they do their work. Did they find a place to set up camp?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have found a good spot for our first gourd. A nearby pond should provide enough reeds and food to start a small settlement.
Alright, settings and control the time flow. I hope this has more like strategy and combat than like the city building aspects.
My lord, please order our subjects to move We should follow our scouts' footsteps. We are not safe here.
Alright, you can see all your living subjects with detailed information displayed on their portraits, such as the profession icon, health bar and sanity bar, currently hidden, and current modifiers. Select a subject. Switch between multiple subjects. Go up and down. Can I tab through them? No, I guess not. Alright, reach the marked location, so it's down here. I do like that I can control them like an RTS. It's kind of what I was hoping for, was, I don't know, like,
Wretched wolves. Those are the bodies of our scouts. There isn't much for us to bury, but it seems like one got away. With Dabo's help, he'll find his way back to us.
okay, the mini-map gives you a top-down view of the surrounding terrain. All sorts of interactive objects marked appropriately. By using the filters, you can hide, show every category of the objects available on the map. The Senses view provides you with additional tactical information about your surroundings, including highlighted enemies and interactive objects, displaying sanity and faith, gain ranges, and displaying a subject's range of sight and range of hearing. Okay, so it does sound like there's some tactics here. I'm interested. Alright, a lot of important information displayed in the panels to the left menu. Notifications about the important events and status changes, obligatory main quests, optional side quests, an information panel regarding anything actively marked. You can set this in other panels as hidden. Alright, sweet. Reach the pond. But as I was saying, I was hoping that there was kind of like a Pillars of Eternity type tactics. Real time with pause, maybe. I mean, I do like management games, but I like that to not be like the main focus, or at least not more than 50-60% of the focus. Enemies can have multiple attacks, special abilities, and buffs. Some may attack the closest subject, while others focus on the weakest. Use strategy, subject professions, items, and strength to prevail in combat. Do I have any abilities? Alright, so it looks like we're all just in like hand to hand right now. Can I select everyone with A or something? Oh, no, WASD, I forgot. Oh, you're all sleepy, huh? Would like to know if there's like an attack move, like...
Sir, we've reached the pond our scouts told us about. It is indeed a fine location for a gourd. We have access to water, reeds, and other resources here. But first, let's build a palisade. These wooden walls will be the main defense of our new settlement.
Oh, nice. This panel shows the amount of resources: wood, reed, food, clay, iron, and gold. It also shows the game's three main parameters: Gord's growth, Gord's sanity, Gord's faith, which will be explained later in the campaign. Wood and reed is used to build structures to their initial level. Each subject's basic upkeep is food. Prevents them from starving, which heavily influences their sanity, which will be introduced later in the campaign. Gold is required by the military professions, which will be introduced later. Clay and iron are used for upgrading structures, which will be introduced later. Alright. The action menu gives you access to 3 important menus: construction, population, and incantation. The construction menu, you can build new structures grouped by category, as well as preview the growth tree. Population menu provides you with a list of all your subjects, whom you can easily group to your liking. The new birth progress bar shows how long you must wait for a new child to be born in your community. New birth progresses when there is more population capacity than people living in this settlement. The incantation menu is used for casting spells, but will introduce later. Alright, pick the available structure, the construction menu, place it on the available area, order your subjects to build it. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Huh. So we can kinda... Oh, it can't be too large. Alright. Well, something like that, I guess. Oh, but there is an associated cost.
Good. The palisade will keep us safe. Now, we need to think of how to make use of the resources we have.
Hold on, old fool. This is just a minor stop on our way to the cartographer. He's waiting for us with instructions on how to reach the gold. I don't want to grow roots in this dump.
My lord, I promise we will move on as soon as we have fortified our current position. For now, I suggest building a lumber mill, a forager's hut, and a thatchery.
A lumber mill does sound useful. Fine then, but be quick about it, Steward.
Okay, so it looks like that was the entrance and exit. I'm assuming they're gonna have to leave the gourd to get... Alright, professions determine what adults can and can't do. To switch the subject's profession, order them into the relevant structure with an available work slot. If they are a gatherer, they will automatically begin gathering. Desired resources are available in the visited part of the map. Okay, everyone else, let's visit other areas. Do a little bit of exploring here. Hunter's Den required. You two handle this? So now we need the thatchery. How do I unassign you? Can't drag, right click. Oh, I see. So we can take one from the lumber mill.
I suppose you people are used to starvation, but I am not. Steward, order these peasants to bring me some food.
Sire, if I may, our people had some rations saved, but we will run out soon. We really need to start gathering food.
Okay, hungry people lose sanity quickly. Food can be obtained by certain professions through trading or by exploring the level. Foragers. Okay, well now we need to unassign people. We'll click. Okay, one moment while I figure this out. Oh, okay. I think you just grab them, and that'll unassign them. Oh, but it doesn't unassign them. Alright. So I guess we can just grab someone, tell them to build, and then they'll go back to whatever they were doing. Alright, building and upgrading more versatile structures raises your Gord's growth. Reaching a certain level of growth unlocks new types of structures and allows you to house more subjects.
The Gord's expansion accelerated.
Alright. Doing pretty good on wood.
Sire, thank you for providing us with food. Even though starvation won't make us bleed, it will weigh heavily upon our subjects' mental state. If we neglect their sanity, they will flee our rule.
Insubordinance like that should be punishable by death. Feeble minds. In Calanthea, we would give our soldiers some wine to calm their nerves before the battle.
My lord, we don't have wine here, but we do pride ourselves on making a great drinking mead.
Mead, you say? That doesn't sound too bad.
However, the basic comfort of staying within the range of a torchlight helps a lot in our sanity regeneration. Our scouts can provide light to everyone venturing outside of the palisade, but I would recommend to build both a meadery and scouts tower.
Yes. But let's start with the meadery, shall we?
Alright, the Gord sanity represents the average mental health of all the subjects under your rule. It affects the pace at which new children are born. Most common Gord sanity influence factors are food supply, torchlight, health, meadery, burials, subjects in darkness, wounded subjects. Oh, okay, so that's not implemented yet, it doesn't look like. Alright, recover sanity and avoid experiencing mental afflictions. Try using yellow herbs or meadery. You can also stand in the light near carvings, kill enemies, receive rewards in quests like trade-off choices. Alright, we're doing pretty good on food. So I wonder if we just assign them to the meadery. That's how they get sanity back. Alright, torchlight allows you to spot enemies in the eternal darkness. Also prevents your subjects from losing sanity. Make sure they don't stay in the dark for too long. Well, that's interesting. So it's like he leveled up, but how do I... I'm not seeing sanity yet. They also wanted a scout's tower. Oh, okay. I assumed that was military. So you get to work. Alwyn, you can go grab some mead. Alex, just check sanity. So I guess individual sanity doesn't seem to...
The people seem to agree with your decision, sire.
All right, old man. I know that hygiene isn't your best suit, but don't your people ever wash? Stuart and I could use a bath.
Yes, of course, my lord. Our Balia is constructed in a way not only to provide hot water, but also make the best use of our healing herbs to regenerate people's health.
Huh? Heard that, Stuart? Order them to build it right away.
Need them to help you use a Balia. Alright. Oh yeah, we need wood too. Not too bad with food. Alright, once you finish your shit, let's grab you to start building.
Our brothers are enjoying their quality of life. The confidence of the people surges. One of our people came across some familiar tracks. We should search this area of the forest. Maybe, with Dabo's help, we'll find the scout who fled from the wolves.
Hey, you're about to finish the first scenario of the campaign node. Once the last main objective of a given scenario is complete, you'll automatically transition to another scenario along with all your subjects. The settlement you've lost will be left behind. Oh, interesting. Okay. So what exactly is the Balia doing for us? Oh, it regenerates health. Okay. Everyone's health is doing fine. Oh, you're gathering food.
Our sister's hands.
Oh boy.
Our brother is in danger.
Okay, so we need more than one. What are you doing? Still legendary wolf. Okay, so we don't need food right now. Doing okay. See if we can kite like 3 people. Job.
What is he blabbering on about? I can't understand a word.
He claims he was attacked by the wild folk, people of the forest. But they have never attacked us before, unless they were provoked.
Clearly they had a change of heart.
He says they're walking towards the Votenga River, west of here. I fear that they may raid our Gord.
Our cartographer was supposed to be west of here as well. We cannot lose him. Let's move. No.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals, and although they can be violent, conquest was one of the many human things they despised. Nonetheless, they became more aggressive recently and attacked the tribe of the Dawn's Gord. I wonder if they are doing this to praise Velis.
Okay, before the start of every scenario, you'll get a chance to get to know your subject's bios, strengths, weakness, experience levels, items, etc. Once you get a sense of who you'll get to manage, it is best to provide each member of your team with a unique name. I like that. Okay, he claims that he assisted the cartographer in exploring the local terrain a couple of times. He could help us identify him.
My lords, the wild folk.
Oh, I thought it was
Our Gord.
continue to move on to the next person. Damn it, I was gonna name them.
Hurry now, or there will be nothing left of our home. To arms!
Alright, if a palisade section gets destroyed or if an enemy gets inside, Gord is considered breach. While this lasts, your subjects will focus on fighting enemies and won't be able to use any structures. Alright, whenever a breach happens, time is automatically put on pause. Please note that you are still able to issue orders during a pause. Take advantage of that. Later resume the time flow whenever you are ready. Yes, but is there an attack move? I guess they do a pretty good job of just spreading out on their own.
Dear God, so much destruction.
Those savages dared to destroy our king's property?
Sire, this is unusual. The wild folk are not our allies, but they were never desperate enough to raid a fortified Gord. Something's changed.
That doesn't matter, you old fool. They will pay for their insolence.
Of course, sire. But now we need to focus on salvaging whatever's left of our structures. We can repair the damage and clean up the rubble, and reuse whatever we can.
Alright, structures can be damaged or destroyed during battles. With enough resources, subjects can repair them or clean up the rubble. No? Only one person can repair this at a time? This is interesting. It's set up almost exactly the way I set mine up. Fishing shack. Didn't I have a scout? Assume the scout profession. Pretty sure it was this guy. Or were you my scout? Yeah, you were my scout. Okay. Oh, clean up the rubble, so that must be stuff in the middle.
Our defenses are up, but we should equip our subjects with proper weapons to better prepare for what awaits us outside of our walls. Let us build our first military structure.
Okay. Professions can be split into non-military and military professions. Military professions deal higher damage, feature higher maximum health, better armor. However, they require additional payment in gold. Providing them with such payment prevents their sanity from deteriorating. Alright, fair enough. But we need reeds first. Alright, Odell, you go back here. 2, 1 on the Scouts Tower. So is cutting... Well, I guess it shows you whatever you actually have highlighted. I was gonna say, I thought I reassigned you, buddy. Actually, you can go to the fishery if you're having trouble finding mushrooms. Alright, Dalwin, what are you currently doing? Oh, you're just waiting. Alright, at least we're getting some reeds now. I wonder... Gabriel. Well, you help him.
That's good enough. Let's search for the cartographer. He was supposed to lay out the best route for the gold transportation, especially across that damn river.
My people have seen this Calanthian a couple of times. Supposedly, he has surrounded himself with traps. Be cautious when you approach his hut.
Alright, fair enough. So these guys are professional soldiers, so they should be more powerful, I would think. So maybe just 2 will be useful. Let him knock you over, my man. Alright, let's keep up your sanity. Yee.
Bogdan, keep your people in line. Why did he flee?
The poor soul already suffered so much. Seeing a body mutilated in such a vicious manner, you would think that living here made us indifferent to such views. But it always takes a toll.
Your barbarian minds are weak. And this corpse belongs to yet another of your scouts?
No, sire. Judging from the robe, I believe this is the cartographer you were searching for.
Cursed lands. Ah, forget him. We need his maps. Search the hut. Search this cage. Search everything.
If the subject's health drops to 0, they will experience a physical affliction and be healed by a hermit. If the subject's sanity drops to 0, they will experience a mental affliction that can be healed by a witch.
Sire, we have found the cartographer's notes in his hut.
Does it say where to cross the river?
I believe it does, my lord, but the marked route requires crossing the nearby swamps. It's a very difficult and dangerous area.
You dare to question the expertise of a royal cartographer? If he marked it, that's where we're going. Follow the plan, steward. We've wasted enough time.
Alright. It's the marked location. You guys healthy? No, you're not completely healthy. Interesting, even when they're in the middle of tackling somebody, it still shows their health right there. Looks like wolves attack the weakest. Alright, here's some health. Alright, we're still doing good on food and everything. How's the frame rate tanking? Alright, Whisperers can use powerful spells called incantations, which by their very nature, each use of this divine power costs faith and triggers a cooldown. Alright, nice. Open the incantation menu. It's Fracture on the wild folk.
This is mine.
We'll get you for this!
Well,
You saved me.
Those savages got what they deserved.
They attacked our Gord and killed our people. But you are not from around here.
I am not. I've been a traveler since my village got destroyed. People call me Lynx.
I am Edwin, an emissary of King Isidore II of Calanthea. It seems we share common enemies. What was that thing you just did to these savages?
Forest tricks. You pick them up if you live here long enough. But how come savages are a concern to such fine lords as you? And who are you, old man?
I'm Bogdan, elder of the tribe of the Dawn, humble servants of Dabo.
Dabo? The defeated god of the sun.
Watch your tongue, witch. I've lived long enough to recognize forbidden magic when I see it. Helping you is a mistake.
Hold on, old man. Undeniably, our new friend has some skills and a grudge against our enemy. I would suggest we join forces and welcome her into our settlement.
I wouldn't mind a hot bath.
But sir,
You yourself keep reminding us how dangerous these lands are. Well, we could use every pair of hands, especially hands as skilled as these, to deal with those threats until the Calanthian troops arrive, couldn't we?
yes, sire.
Very well then. Let us carry on through those swamps and across the river. There is supposed to be a very nice settlement there.
Are you sure you need to go that way?
Of course we're sure, woman. We're following the map drawn by the royal cartographer. What is the matter?
Well, I think I already got rid of most of the filth on the way here. But beasts, monsters, and wildfolk living in those swamps drained my powers almost completely.
Beasts and monsters and...
Building a temple and assigning somebody to pray in it would help me recover much faster. And believe me, you will find my powers useful in those swamps ahead.
Yes, I believe that we all agree that safety of us, our subjects, is of utmost importance. Let's build this temple of yours first. No one is to enter the swamps before that.
May the gods protect us.
I can take care of that, Elder. You just have some faith.
alright. So I need to create a new thing. So is she an actual... No, I don't see her over here. Alright, special... Oh, burial grounds, temple... Oh my. Oh, you guys in combat. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, I didn't see you there, youngling. Do you also feel the urge to explore and study everything around you? No? Well, still, if you wish to learn something new, I'm sure I can teach anything you need for the right price, of course. Some food in there. Oh, are you the new one? Unless someone was just born. Brandisha, what are you again? I'm not even seeing you on here. Okay. Oh, and we're at max capacity. I just saw someone up in the corner. Basic, storehouse going. Why can't I assign you? Or is it because you're a child? It looks like they can help build, but not... Alright, who's chopping wood?
Sire, I'm glad that we found time to praise the true gods, but we need to proceed with our plan. The emissary is getting very anxious about it.
Fair enough. Doing pretty decent on that. Reads. Children can't work here. Oh, assist adult. Alright, there we go. Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. Can I rearrange you guys? Because I assigned them to a group. I don't think we have a way of generating gold yet. Advanced volume might have been helpful as well. Axe pit. Oh, an archery range. wonder if I can, like, hit Alt. No. I was looking to highlight something. Oh, yep.
Do you even know what's ahead of us?
A river crossing?
Yes. Which is also a horror's lair. It's known as Ardoen, and it won't let you pass without a sacrifice.
Sacrifice? We will wipe this monster from the face of the earth!
Killing a horror is not an easy task, sire. No one has attempted such a feat in years. We would need a great deal of experienced warriors to have a fighting chance.
It's much more than a monster. It's a sentient demon, conjured from the most vile souls that Velis could stitch together in the underworld. My magic has no effect on it. If you don't want to die, just comply with whatever it asks you for.
Or try a different path.
I don't want to hear about a different route. We'll follow the plan and give this creature whatever it desires, or kill it for all I care. It's the steward's decision.
Interesting. Horrors are powerful magical creatures guarding the wildlands. Eventually, every tribe has to either face horrors, plagues, or satisfy their demands. Fighting them is extremely difficult. Huh. Sacrifice a child to Ardoen. Alright, sorry, child. You will be group 2. I wonder how hard it would be to kill. But there's all kinds of shit around here, though. Oh yeah, I could probably do this. Well, that escalated quickly.
Dear gods.
Who could have done this?
So many lives lost.
What is that?
Help me.
Get ready to fight!
It left.
What's happening here?
I don't understand it either. But we should leave immediately. He may return at any time.
I agree with the witch, sire. Let's hide in the woods and plan our next move carefully.
Okay, well, I am going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and if you want to see more of this, let me know, and I'll continue on.